Hi guys, Mike here. Hey, here's something a little bit different today. No machining or anything. We got a little weld job, and this is a deck off of a John Deere riding tractor, and it is really in sad shape. This thing is rusted so thin on the deck here. I wouldn't even attempt to do this job, except this fellow that asked me to do this is he has a single income family, nice guy, not overburdened with wealth, and I think he'd just like to push this thing another couple years. So as you can see, it's in really bad shape. The problem right now is this is rusted right through, and there's actually rust holes right through the deck here. We have a crack down here, crack down here. I'm not sure what this is. Must be looks like he took a pulley off of this. So the big problem is this is rusted loose and cracked. We have a crack here, crack here, crack around here, up through here, and there's just okay, the crack actually runs right around to here, so this is almost all the way off. And the problem is there's hardly anything to weld to because everything is so thin. I found a piece of, I think, 1/16 of an inch thick stock here. I could weld in there if I can find anything to weld to, but like I say, this thing really probably needs to be scrapped out. But we'll see if we can help this fella out, and we'll start by cleaning this thing up and see what we have to work with. So, okay, stand by, here we go. So I think we'll start by trying to knock some of the big chunks of rust off. So now I've cut the rusted through places and the really bad spots out. It's still, man, it's pretty thin, but so I made this patch, and this will go in here like so. And I'll weld her in. I'll grind some of these cracks a little better and weld them. Get a little bit inside here, and that's about all we can do for this old girl. And you know, like I say, maybe that'll kick the can up the road a couple more years. So okay, let me get to welding. Okay guys, here's the finished result, and I've put a piece of 1/16 inch plate in there, and I've welded it, and it is really thin. And as normal with these rusty jobs like this, the easy part is welding. The hard part is getting clean enough to get a good weld. I think we've got it in there as good as we can expect, and this will get them up the road a little ways. And so we're going to call this one done. I'll shoot it with a little bit of spray paint just for professionalism, and we'll get on to the next thing. Alright guys, see you later. So here's some of the damage here on the farm from the big Iowa Derecho windstorm, and it tree broke off and knocked that transformer down, and the power company has since fixed it. And this is my fuel barrels here. This is the top of this big blue spruce that went over, and you can see it laying on this one fuel barrel. I think might be okay. There's the top of this big, or part of this top of this big spruce tree that the power company laid out over here out of their way. And there's actually 2 fuel barrels in here, and the other fuel barrel, I've been whittling away on this with a chainsaw. I'm working my way in. Here's the other fuel barrel. I don't know if you can see it in there very well, but it took a pretty good hit, and that's okay because it's an old fuel barrel. It was used when I bought it at a farm auction. So we were all in all pretty lucky here on the farm. A lot of people had it a lot worse. They had trees through their roofs and roofs blown off, and it was quite a deal. The county just north of us, this is 12 or 13 days in after the storm, and there's still 10,000 people that don't have power. So it was quite an event. I'll show you some more. So 2 of these maple trees kind of split in half here, and these are on the west side of the house. Good thing is nothing hit the house, so got to count my blessings there. A lot of people weren't so lucky, but these are important to me because they provide shade from the west sun in the summertime. So we're going to trim them up, take some of the splinters off. Maybe we can save these trees, or maybe they'll survive. We'll see. And you can see all around there's branches broken off, and over in my south hayfield, there's over in the south hayfield, you can see a bunch of stuff laying there, and down there, and there's trees down all over the farm here. Nothing that I'm too worried about. I just had it logged off this spring, so nothing really valuable, too valuable anyway, got hurt. So let's go down to the creek for a second. Well, this is my creek crossing. This is West Hoosier Creek, and this kind of cuts down through the farm here. And this, at this time of the year, should be about 6 inches deep, and thanks to the bloody beavers, it's about 6 feet deep right now. You can just see the beaver dam there, little turds. But anyway, so I'm cut off from my south field here. Daggone it. So let's look at the back side of this thing. So here's the back side of the beaver dam. Boy, they really are the master builders. Jeez. When I first came back from vacation, I went down here with a tool, and I tore about 2 feet off the top of that dam, and flushed some of the water through there. And by the next morning, they had it build up plus. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's not much water down below here. Yeah, there's more trees. More trees down. More trees. Yeah. Trees over there. Yeah, and the top blew out of this walnut here. I have to take the tractor and put a chain around that and see if I can rip those loose. And I'll just take them and drag them back to the back end of the farm, push them in the gully. Yep. So it looks like a limb down on top of the shed there. Up here by the pond on the dam, looks like more limbs down. There's a tree on about a 30-degree angle. And the flagpole got broken off, but you can see I fixed that, repaired it, and put it back up yesterday. So we're back in business there. dripping oil.